5 News at 6 starts now.
Tonight, we're updating you on the biggest fire in the Rogue Valley right now. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight for NBC 5 News. I'm Maximus Osborne. Efforts on the Upper Applegate fire south of Rouge seems to be effective, according to the Oregon Department of Forestry. That's our top story tonight. ODF says the fire burning on private BLM and U.S. Forest Service land on the Rogue River Siskiyou National Forest has been kept about the same size. That's around 500 acres. Direct line at the fire's edge increased to 15% overnight, with indirect line remaining at 70%. We told you yesterday crews are focusing on the unlined eastern side. They're going to continue to do that again today. The area's issued a Level 1B ready evacuation notice, our zone JAC 436 and JAC 434. For more information, you can go to the website on your screen. And as for the Highway 62 fire in Shady Cove, similar story. The fire is being kept at 75 acres and is now 100% lined and 40% mopped. Today, 2 20-person crews, 3 engines, and 1 water tender are going to continue mopping up. ODF says the progress has been tremendous on this fire, and unless there is a significant change, this will likely be the final update. And it sounds like a good time to bring in Bobby Johnston for a look at the forecast. Bobby, how's it looking out there?
Well, we are looking towards the Applegate fire as on the Manor Cam this afternoon. We are looking with that sunny sky. Now, we've had a little bit of some haze at times. We're still dealing with some smoke out there. In fact, as we look at air quality levels with that smoke, air quality levels are pretty good. You have to think this is smoke a little bit higher in the sky, but a little bit denser going into southern Jackson County. Now, this is pushing into northern California and even stretching into our eastern counties, where we're likely still dealing with a little bit of a haze out there. Now, it's still very dry and very hot as well. And you add a little bit of wind, that does bring in still the higher risk of wildfires. Now, wind speeds, a little bit of a breeze, nothing overly strong, but still, especially into our eastern counties, we're seeing those wind speeds up to 15 to 20 miles per hour. In terms of temperatures, it is hot out there. 95 here in Medford, 90s even in our eastern counties, still into those lower 60s for the coastline. And if you're going to be out and about for this evening, we're staying on the toasty side, still into the mid 80s by 8 p.m. But by 10 p.m. we look to drop into those upper 70s. We have a cool down in the 7-day, actually a couple of cool downs in the 7-day. We'll see by how much just ahead.
Bobby, thank you. And with temperatures rising and fuels drying, the fire danger level for Jackson and Josephine counties just went up. The Oregon Department of Forestry's Southwest District raised the fire danger level to moderate on Thursday. This means open fires, including campfires, charcoal fires, cooking fires, and warming fires, are prohibited except in designated campgrounds. Chainsaw use and the outdoor grinding, cutting, or welding of metal is not allowed between 1 and 8 p.m. Mowing dead or dried grass is also prohibited between 1 and 8 p.m., but that doesn't include the mowing of green lawns. And fireworks are not allowed on or within 1/8 of a mile of ODF land. Of course, debris burns are banned throughout the fire season across the state. For more details and a full list of restrictions, you can head to ODF Southwest's website. It's right there on your screen. And fire restriction levels are also going to moderate today in Douglas County. The DFPA says that covers all private, county, state, and Bureau of Indian Affairs lands within the Douglas District.